my stance differs. It's kind of a hip width. At times I'm in a bit of an empty stance like a cat. Other times I'm sort of raised up on the back heel. Forearms, fists are down. They're not clenched super hard. They are when striking. Striking with the front two knuckles, unless doing like a sort of hammer fist, which you strike with the palm, the outer palm muscle here on each side. Which I tend to sort of do these. So if I'm doing a hammer fist strike, it's sort of coming out. It can come around this way. It can come straight out and in that way. It could come over. It could even come under, over, and they can come around. So arcing in towards, coming over, coming round, and it could even come upwards. So from here, and it's sort of like throwing a 1-2, like a jab and a cross, except I'm going to throw the jab here, and when I throw this one, I'm kind of going to off angle to the side here, back heel raised, because then I can come back this way with this hammer this way, which could then lead into another one here and another one here. So if you're here, you're coming off this way, coming off in, and that can come this way, or you can come backwards. So like a back fist here, pushing off and hammering that way. So you can go straight back and two straight back, so boom, boom, strike, then that can come across here. You got elbows and whatever else as well. So from this side, coming off here, strike with that one, and then this one can come across here, setting up for an elbow, whatever you want. There's also what I've done in the past. You could even go into the cat, doing a strike here. You know, move forward into a cat with that one. It can come around this way, so it can come across the body. It could come around the body this way. So across the body. That could be a grab. That could be a wrist. It's hard to say. It's sort of like a capture, but you're doing it with this part here. So if a punch is here, capturing it this way or that way, it's going to be quite nasty because I'm doing the tree striking, conditioning the forearms so they're strong. So you hammer fist this way, so you can really pull that fist down and strike it out that way. So it's a wrist and a forearm strike that way. Say if we're doing it with the back arm, if we're here, and so that's the front. This is the front arm here. but if we do it with the back arm, it could be a strike over the top with another hammer fist. So even though that's more of a punch, strike it here and hammer fist off, and then here hammer fist that way, and then these are really close. You're striking with all this as well. So you got this, which is going to be really nasty to the face, guarantee. That across the face on anyone, it's going to break the nose for sure. Yeah, you could do a palm. You could do palm strikes too. You know, all that's applicable, and all that's going to be in this style. So, yeah, simple off angle, move back. It's like you're throwing out a jab in a way, but you're throwing out a hammer fist. Hammer fist, and then hammer fist. And you could even do 3 if you want. Here, you strike. Obviously, you're fighting someone. You know, you're not going to be there too long. Yeah, so lots of different stuff. I mean, every strike's a block and every block's a strike. Most people sort of know that from martial arts. So even moving in with the forearm / hammer fist, if we go straight forward, that's coming in, and that one can still be a hammer fist coming in, but it's got the forearm. Basically backing it up. Same this way. So going left, left forward, and right, just like how you're throwing across. Forward, and you're guarding here too. So that's the other thing I probably haven't been showing enough of, which I normally would be doing, especially if I was hitting the bag. Like here, say, angling off with the hammer fist. Well, this one's up high, protecting. This one's back. You know, they're not going to be staying there very long. Same with this side. Protect high, shoot it off. You protect in here. Your body's backwards. You know, back away from the strikes. I was generally always taught, pretty sure I was in karate, that front on in attack, side on in defense. I'd probably break that rule at times, which is fine. Rules are made to be, you know, pushed. Boundaries are made to be, you know, pressed up against, all that sort of stuff, and sometimes broken. So, hence making a new martial art. So, what else? Yeah, so if you like the hammer fists, yeah, they can come circular. Do the circular sort of movements, right? And then, so these sort of movements, it can be like almost like the speedball type stuff. You know, you could even be more into a wider stance and doing this sort of stuff, shooting off this way. So we're shooting off sort of in a bit of a horse here, you know, either striking, so we're either doing a jab hammer fist, or like a looping hammer fist this way, right? This other backhand's backing it up, so strike, that can come in, right? Striking, it could come here and then it can come back, right? Remember, I'm a Kempoist as well. Don't practice that anywhere near as much. Pretty much I don't do it. I apply the principle sometimes. So, principle being anything you can do forwards, you can do in reverse. That's one of them. It's a classic one that I've taken. Same as like, you know, I do an elbow. Well, I can extend that elbow into a strike, or I could have that as a strike, and I can collapse it into an elbow, and then bring it back out. You know, just things like that. So technically, this sort of stuff that I'm doing is very classical, like thundering hammers type stuff in Kempo. Yeah, so the style has, I would say, a little bit of Kempo, which is cool. Kempo is a great style. I believe in breaking the moves down. So I would never do massive sort of combos, the what if sort of combos, things like that. It's got great forms. Gives you very fast hands and feet. Great movement. Yeah, it's got good transitions from the stances of like going from a horse stance to a bow, you know, back to a cat, or back to a reverse bow, or whatever it is. Kempo has a lot of good stuff that you could apply, and because the body can only move so many ways, there may be times when it looks like a bit of Kempo, like I'm doing a bit of a forward stance maybe. But this is very much a different martial art. Kempo does not have crazy elbows like Budgie Tren. Anyway, so just checking the time. Not trying to make it too long. So from these hammers, all right, that way, could quite easily move into one of my staple movements of the striking, the sort of hip twist striking stuff, and into like, so from the hammers move into, it's sort of a hammer, but it's a forearm strike, or grab, and you know, knee, elbow. Then you got these two as well. You got these really nasty hammer fist strikes, almost like the drunken sort of stuff. You know, where they're pretending to be drunk. You got these sort of holding the cups, but I'm doing it more with the Roo. The Roo fist, instead of going this way, it's going this way. So it's like forearm striking, all this. Could also deflect strike, you know, deflect movements here. This is why it's Kung Fu and it's not boxing, okay? Because people aren't going to be expecting this sort of stuff, and it's really nasty. And if you can, you know, sort of hone these parts of your body, because even from here, I can deliver elbows. I could deliver really, really nice sort of elbows. That's also going to be like a hook punch. That could be a quick hook punch. But I think we'll move back to that. I mean, probably moving a bit quick there, but it's the same principle as the hammer fists, but we're going. So if I was here, yeah, I'm going to shoot that one out, shoot that one off. All right. Can even do it this way. even do embracing the tree sort of stuff. I guarantee you get smashed by that forearm. It's been hitting trees, which I know I say a lot, but it's going to be nasty. And I'm really liking that. Pretty much just felt that. Just felt that then. Thought I'd incorporate it. So, like that circular movement. So, yes, going to have linear and circular movements.